February 11th brings a new moon, and we are in the sign of Aquarius, and the moon itself is arriving in the sign of Aquarius. So as you can imagine, this new moon is bringing a lot of Aquarius energy with it. And in today's Gently Being, I'm going to be sharing a few ideas for how you may want to honor this new moon and the Aquarius energy that's going to be floating all around us. Hi, welcome to Gently Being. New moons are wonderful times for setting new intentions and maybe just looking a bit towards the future. And the first idea I have is for you to maybe reevaluate some of the ideas and plans you had for this year that you even just started to think about last month. The sign of Aquarius is really a wonderful time for trying to see things from a new way, a new approach, thinking maybe a little outside the box. So maybe while you're thinking a little bit about the future and maybe future plans for yourself, see if you can look at them from a different angle, a different perspective. Again, trying to maybe go a little bit outside the box. Harness that Aquarius energy to see how you may have been missing something, or maybe could just tweak the way you're approaching things a little bit. I think a wonderful way of honoring any sort of sacred or special time to ourselves, or just even creating rituals around the idea of song, is a wonderful thing to do. And since this is a full-on Aquarius time, and I will admit I've had this song like floating around in my head since the beginning of this week, I say, why not celebrate this new moon, this new time in Aquarius by singing the song Age of Aquarius. Fully lean into that Aquarius energy, that Aquarius vibe, and belt out the song. Singing is really a wonderful way to celebrate any sort of time, and Age of Aquarius can be a fun song to sing along to. If you don't know it, you can easily find it on YouTube by just typing it in. And again, why not fully lean into that Aquarius energy with song? Those born in the sign of Aquarius often have a wonderful way of trying to see the good in other people and the good that can be found in certain situations. And I think the new moon could be a wonderful time to just sitting down and reflecting on the things that you love in this very moment. You know, what are some of the people you love, and what are things you love about those people? It's been and continues to be a very difficult time with the COVID-19 pandemic. Some of us are still in pretty strict lockdowns, and I think there still can be a lot of tension around some of the rules of COVID and this uncertainty that still lingers. So why not just try to look at things again in a new way and just try to focus in on some of the things that are making you really happy at this time and some of the things that you love right now. Make a list, meditate on it. You can say some thanks and gratitude towards all those things, and then keep that list because it can be really useful to pull it out maybe a little later in the month when you're having a difficult time or just feeling like things are not so great. This next idea is more of a suggestion because perhaps the best way that you may be able to get some new ideas or look at things from a new perspective is in your dreams. So you may want to keep a journal by your bed in case you have a dream that's maybe giving you a message from that new moon, that new energy that's around us. So keeping a journal right beside your bed, if you wake up in the night or first thing when you wake up in the morning, you'll be able to jot down what you dreamt or how you felt during your sleep. And the last idea I have for this February new moon is to make some time to unplug. Maybe go on social media a little bit less, watch a little bit less of streaming of any program or movie that you may have on the go, and just try and focus in on yourself a bit more. This is because if we really want to try to lean into that Aquarius energy and see how we may be able to approach things a little differently, we may need just to, quiet things down a little bit for ourselves. Maybe pick up a book and spend some more time just reading or taking a bath, going for walks, just unplugging a little bit so that we can really tune in to ourselves and see what we are feeling and how we are approaching things at this time. So I hope this video gave you some ideas for how to honor the new moon in February and this Aquarius energy that's all around us. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. subscribe down below and hit the bell so you always know when there's a new video. Thanks again for spending time with Gently Being.